Hello and welcome to this month's sales tip, the sales tip for March 2013. My name is Tim Royds and I'm Director of HighClear, a company that provides both sales consultancy and sales training services both in the UK and internationally. Now, last month's tip was about the journey a business proposal is going to take once it reaches the prospect or the customer organisation, and thinking in advance very carefully about the journey that it's going to take so that you can proactively manage that. Now, this month I thought it would be useful to say just a couple of words about the proposal itself by way of a follow-up to last month's tip. And to help me, as they say, here's one I prepared earlier. Now, this is a real McCoy proposal. The black parts there are the names of the particular client involved because clearly I wanted to preserve confidentiality. Now, what I want to say a couple of words about this is the feedback that I had from the sales director, who said at the meeting that we had when I actually ran through the content of this proposal, you know, by the time I was halfway down the second page of the proposal, I'd already made up my mind that it looked like this was for us. Halfway down page 2, when I'd gone to all the trouble of putting together quite a detailed and comprehensive proposal about how we could help, the solution, how it was going to be implemented, return on investment, etc. Halfway down page 2. Why was that? Now, look, this is the very simple point I want to make with proposals in this month's sales tip. We could say lots about proposals. I just want to make one point, and that is you need to make them customer focused, and you need to very quickly, rapidly and effectively communicate the message. We understand your world, we understand your needs and requirements, and we are totally focused on addressing those really effectively for you. Let me tell you exactly what's in this first couple of pages. Okay. First page, there you've got the name of the company, a little bit about the initiative, but you've also got down there prepared for the specific names of the people who this is going to go to. In this case it was the sales director and HR director. Page 2. Now this was a particularly detailed, quite a lengthy proposal. Does an executive level decision maker really want to go through all that information? Maybe they do, but maybe they just want a clear picture of what the whole thing's about. So page 1, the first proper page, is an executive summary. This is bullet point format summary of the whole thing. Needs and requirements, potential barriers, the solution, how it's going to be implemented, costings, return on investment, how we're going to measure success. The whole thing summarised in, look, that's not even one page, that's bullet points only. Page 2, this is the start of the story. This is a selling document, so we have introduction. Not about us, not about me, I don't think people are that bothered. It's about them, and it's a pen picture of their situation right now, saying, look, we understand exactly the scenario that we're addressing here. Then down to number 2, your requirements. Bullet points again. This is a list of the key outputs of the initiative, the things that we need to achieve together. Not only what they initially said their needs and wants were, but the other things that I understood and clarified during the sales process via the classic questioning and listening skills. Also important down the bottom there, other things I listed that I'd identified within the organisation, some cultural issues that potentially would be barriers to success, things that I felt the proposed solution needed to effectively address. Nothing about the solution yet, nothing about HighClear. But even halfway down that second page, that was the point where the sales director said, you know, and in fact I can remember his exact words now, he said, well, anything good after that would have been a bonus. Seriously, that's exactly what he said, but the key thing was halfway down that second page the decision had been made. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be for us. Now, what I'm trying to provoke some thought about here this month is, what do your proposals look like up front? Are you clearly conveying the message, we understand your business, we understand the needs and requirements, we're passionate about addressing these, and the description of the solution is going to be exactly that? Because if you can communicate that message up front, people are more likely to want to read about how you're going to help. Keep focused on the customer as well as providing an effective solution. Look forward to seeing you next month.